Darter Elite Training Academy is one of the most successful sports performance facilities in the Southwest. But how did it all begin? It began by a young man named Randy Williams asking for help. Randy had played offensive lineman in high school and was very successful, but was not quite big enough to play so in college. So he wanted to reformat and design himself to play defensive lineman. Initially, I suggested that Randy contact the offensive and defensive line coaches to help him make the changes. He told me that they had laughed at the idea of him making this change at the collegiate level. I was about to tell Randy that I was too busy working 2 full-time jobs and coaching 2 teams. Then I saw a look in his eye, the same I saw in the mirror when they told me I was too small to play college football. He had to bring his weight down approximately 50 pounds. We had to make him faster, stronger, quicker, and teach him all the defensive movements and technique. It was through Randy that a whole new genre of sports performance was created. We combined football, track drills together with speed and agility drills to create the ultimate athlete. I worked Randy beyond all human limits. He never quit, he never hesitated, he worked, he drove, he did everything I asked of him, to the letter, and never stopped. We didn't have a lot to work with in those days, just the track and field where I coached high school football and track, and a few other parks where we would do work. We didn't even have people to help us initiate the drills. I'd often have to draft my son to come in and initiate drills with Randy. As intimidating it was for an 8th grader to do, he did the work. And in fact, I think him participating in the training led to his college scholarship. Randy worked hard not only on these fields, but he also worked hard in the classroom, working on his engineering degree. He worked around the clock. It was incredible to see, and soon others began to follow his hard work, and we had more and more join us. No matter how much Randy changed or how much I taught him, he taught me more than I taught him. His relentless pursuit for perfection made me look at everything and examine everything to be the best. We set a relentless pace. 3, 4, 5 times a week, we kept going. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Randy kept getting better. He never let up, and even though the first tryout, they didn't even look at him and sent him home. After not making the team the first tryout, most people would have quit, and some did. They never tried again to try out for the team. It didn't even slow Randy down. I don't know how he did it. He was right back there the following week, and he wanted to somehow work harder than he had already done. He was down several pounds, and we made him lose even more weight. We made him faster. We made him stronger. It was at this point that we decided, hey, let's start building him up. We started breaking every movement down, learning to do things more efficiently, quicker, even faster than he was already doing them, teaching him new moves with his hands, his feet. Everything was broken down. We rebuilt everything. Anything that made him better, anything that would give him a better chance, we tried it, we did it, we made him better. By this point, we had 3 dedicated athletes that were there every day. Annie, a receiver from New Mexico State, my son Josh had started high school, and Randy preparing for his second tryout. As the time came for that second tryout, Randy was down 50 pounds. He was moving faster, he was quicker, he had more speed, he was more agile, he was ready for the challenge. Every aspect of functional movement was addressed with Randy. Actions, reactions, accelerations. We began to put him against the receivers, anything to make him quicker. Lineman versus receiver. When you slow it down, you can see Randy was as quick as a receiver. By the time of his second tryout, there was a new coaching staff in place. Randy went to the tryout and he made the team. It was the beginning of a whole new journey for Randy.
Through a Zoom lens, their perception of him was what they wanted him to be. So many said he couldn't, but he believed he could. He found a coach that envisioned what no one else but him imagined. He changed himself in ways that seemed impossible and made everything possible. He saw and still sees something different and decided this was his own narrative. He is still writing it.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching part 1 of Randy's story, because here at Darter Elite, your story is our story. Thank you.